Flamethrower in Dress to Impress. First of all, I recommend you use a private server, that way you can easily switch between the lobby and the main area, because both of these areas have parts of the code. So if we go into regular mode now, if we go over to the leaderboard, above it you will see a 5-digit code in the form of emojis. And these emojis you'll find around the map with a number attached to them. So for example, for me, if I go over to here, you can see it says a heart equals 3. So if I had a heart as part of my code, I would know that it would go in like whatever positions it was here in my code. And then once you find all the parts of the code, you go and put them in. Mine was 1144, and for me, I already redeemed it, but otherwise it would give you this Flamethrower, which you get for 24 hours. Now, most people's codes have 3 emojis, although if you're really unlucky, you might end up having 4 or 5. But what this means is you could just find 2 emojis and then guess the last one, which I've seen quite a few people doing. But anyways, there are 15 different locations where you can find these emoji codes around the map, so we are going to go through all of them. The first one is the one I just showed you right over here, and then the second one is behind first place on the podium. You can see here I had dress equals 2. Then if you go over to where the obby is, there is one right here. You can see I have heel equals 1. Then if we go over to here, you go to this little table area on the roof. I don't have a code piece here, but you may have one on the roof there, and you also may have one on this table right here by the green screen. And there's also a code, well, you might have a code here in this corner of the green screen just there. And then if you go over to, oh gosh, where is it? I think, yeah, right over here to the right of the podium, under this little like waterfall, you may have a code piece there. And I think that's all the ones for this area, if I haven't forgotten any. Now, if you go into free play mode, we'll have loads more code locations there. One of the possible locations is here in the 3rd dressing room area to the right of the salon. And then if we go across the salon here, on this flower on the left of the left entrance, there may be a code just here. Then if you go inside, we have Lena. Lena, why are you here? But anyways, you have a camera here, well, some emoji code piece tip or baby here. And then if you go to this table, there may also be a code piece there. And then if we go this way, you come along to this window on the left of where VIP is. You may see a code piece on the wall outside the window. Then if you go as if you're going towards VIP, but then you turn around and you look at this little roof area here, there might be a code piece there. Now next up, here you have all of these neck items, and on the top of this shelf here, there may be a code piece. Then there's no other ones in that area. Then if we go over here to where the shoes are, there may be a code piece there. So now I need to go into a public server to show the last code location. I may as well make an outfit for this theme, just so that I'm not going into the runway looking a complete mess. So this is the outfit I made in like 2 minutes. Hopefully people don't mind it too much. Oh, this outfit's quite nice. But anyways, right over here to the right of the runway is the last code location. Though I did find out I actually missed a code location, so when we're back in the lobby, I'm gonna have to show that. And of course I didn't win. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to. My outfit wasn't that good. I came 4th. That's actually not bad. But anyways, the code piece that I missed, it's, which area is it? It's this one, I think. On one of the columns, you might find a code piece there. Also, it turns out I actually missed another code piece. I just went and like double checked online, and I forgot one of the ones in the main game, so I'm gonna have to go back in to get that one. Yay. So now we're back in the main game. The code location that I missed was right over here between the hair and makeup on this 3rd shelf by the brushes. That is the last code location. I'm pretty sure this time. Once you get all your code numbers for the emojis, you go and put them in, and then you get the flamethrower, and then you get to set everyone on fire while farting. I'm Sorry, I found this update so funny. So I thought it'd be fun if we did a round using the flamethrower as parts of our outfit. So the theme is grunge, which I don't think I've ever done this theme before, so I'm a little bit scared of this going wrong. So I'm thinking we could have the entire outfit be in different shades of green and brown, and hopefully it'll end up looking good. Okay, let's go get on these goggles here. I think that looks good. Then we could go and wear the baggy jeans that are over here. Go and put those in. Why don't we put these in green? If we can get a nice green pattern like this one? Or maybe this one. Oh, this one's cool. Then let's go to VIP. We could put on, I don't need to put on that. I could put on these boots. Oh, okay, those are fine. Okay. What about these ones? These ones aren't too bad. We can put them on in green, so they'll kind of just blend into our outfit a bit. Then to add some layering, we'll add on the jellyfish skirt in a different green pattern, like this. Then could we layer that with this maybe? If we do this in like another green or maybe even like brown pattern. In case you guys can't tell, I'm just sort of hoping this outfit will end up good. I don't 100% know what I'm doing. But yeah, you know what? That is not looking too bad. Now if we go over to makeup, we're going to go and do these eyes here in brown. Add on some brown eyebrows. I want to have angry ones actually. For our lips, we'll do these ones here in like a slightly dark brownish red color. Then we'll go and add on a nose. Add on some dark brown eyeshadow. And this eyeshadow here. Ooh, that looks cool. And we could also do some face contour. Then for our hair, we could do maybe like this one in brown. That looks quite nice, I think. Although I'm not liking the first pattern I put on that dress, so I think I'm going to change it to this one. I actually don't mind that. Although I do think I want to change the pattern that's like right here, which I don't even know which item this is. Because I thought it was the second color. Oh wait, it is. Okay, I'm just an idiot. We'll make it in this pattern. There we go. Alright, how is that looking? I also need a pose to do. Which pose? I could do the pose. But I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, that pose is good. Somebody tell Leaf this isn't a costume party. Yeah, I don't think this is grunge, like, at all. Here's my outfit. I think I dressed the flamethrower pretty well here. I'm pretty happy with it. And I came 5th. Wow. Guess people didn't like my take on the grunge theme. Unfortunately, the flamethrower and butt pose will only be staying for 24 hours. Maybe that is fortunate, because otherwise I feel like everyone in the server will be using these. But anyways, make sure you ring the bell to be notified, you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.